Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rewind and Replay. I'm Matan.
I'm Adriana.
And I'm Caitlin. I almost stepped on you there, Adriana. I don't know if you saw that. I was like,
It's yeah, it's the lag. You gotta give it a moment and then talk.
Yeah,
Zoom
it's one
delay.
of those days.
Today we are playing Would You Rather video games style. We've drafted a list of questions, of Would You Rather questions that are video game themed or directly influenced, and we're gonna ask these questions and each give our takes on what we would rather.
Coming to you with hot takes as always.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Yep.
are.
Yes, that's all I've got. I don't have any normal takes.
There's no
It's all
cold
hot
takes around here. They're all
Yeah, no cold takes.
They're all hot.
And if there is, you better microwave that shit. Get it piping hot. All right, let's start with the very first one. Who wrote this one?
I did. Would you rather only be able to talk like Link or only be able to move like Octodad?
This is hard, Caitlin.
It's very hard. I mean, I guess if you're Link, you can learn sign language, but still, like, that's still, I don't know. It's kind of an issue.
You wake up one day and you try to like talk to someone, you go up and you're like, hiya!
Yeah.
I want to be able to talk. Talking's important to me.
Yeah.
But also, like, Octodad moving like
I know.
that's hard. Like,
It is.
He's breaking shit all the time. He's just like, you couldn't have any breakables. You'd have to get like all sippy cups in your house. Like,
he also can Octodad talk? Does he
no.
But it says move like Octodad,
Yeah,
not talk like Octodad.
You can talk normal.
That would have been a different question. Would you rather only be able to talk like Octodad or move like Octodad?
Okay, that's good.
I mean, like,
think about Octodad's life for a second here.
Link still has a sexy voice, even if he can't say anything.
This is very true.
No, I need words. I have to move like Octodad.
I think I'm with you. I think I'd move like Octodad, but that's
I think I'm
tough.
gonna move like Octodad.
Communication is key, but like,
it's tough.
But like, imagine just like walking down the street.
Well,
just
okay,
like...
wait. I have a question. When you say move like Octodad, does this apply to everything? Like, I don't remember how his hands work. Like, can I play video games? Because if not, then like my answer changes.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because then my answer changes.
That's a good point. I would say
and
so.
I will learn sign language.
So what I will say is that, like, we're extrapolating Octodad's movement to a human body, right? Because we still have our body.
Is it just when like we're moving, like we have to move like that, like when we're moving versus?
What do you think,
existing?
Caitlin?
I
it's hard because they don't talk about fine motor function in that game.
And he doesn't have fingers because he's an
Can you imagine if they did?
But I feel like if he had fingers, they would also be going. So
Probably.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to play video games.
Okay,
that's Octodad can't play video games.
Well, yeah, like that's another thing is like then you can't type. Like you can't really use a phone. Like.
Oh, yeah, this is a good point. I might switch over to Link.
But here's the other thing, right? You learn sign language, but then everybody else doesn't necessarily know sign language.
Yeah, but like
Matan, did you know being a deaf person is hard?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, you guys. Do people know about this? Do people know about that? No, yeah, of course.
It's difficult.
I'm just thinking like, I mean, what's helpful is like you can still understand people as Link, so like you can still like you could carry around a pad of paper and like or like a little typing thing and just type it out and show them. I think if you don't have fine motor function, I'm gonna go with Link.
Yeah, I agree. Wow, we all three just switched our answers.
All of us, yeah. Good question, Adriana. That was a very important question.
Yeah, you brought up a really good point.
Adriana, this is yours is the next one, yeah?
Oh, this is my question. Oh, yes. Would you rather be in your favorite video game, what a plus, but have to kill your favorite character, or be in your favorite video game, but be your least favorite character?
So So I think we all know this is what The Last of Us Part 2 put us through.
Yep.
Less than 5 minutes in today.
5 minutes 37 seconds. Okay, we're getting a little convoluted here, but what do you mean by be your least favorite character?
Like you have to so if we're talking about The Last of Us 2, because this is my answer. Either way, you're fucking Abby. So if you had to be your least favorite character, right, you'd have to be Abby. Like you would be that person. You wouldn't get to like be your own character.
So you just have to kind of go through the motions, do what they're, what your place is in the story.
Yeah.
I think be your least favorite character. I would feel so bad killing my favorite character in whatever game. I mean, that would mean I'd have to kill, like, if we're talking like story-based games, I'd have to kill Nathan Drake, Ellie, or Clementine. Not that I'd be able to kill any of them, but like assuming that I could, like, I don't think I could take that guilt.
I feel like Neil Druckmann looked up like would you rather questions and saw this question. He's like, oh shit, what if I just made this into a video game?
I kill your favorite character and I'm your least favorite character.
And now you have to play as me.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Well, no, it's great. It's a
I would
beautiful
agree
game,
though.
I think. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, no, not hate for the game. It's still our favorite video games in the question. Yeah, I mean, I would
game of the year.
Yeah, I would rather be my least favorite character because
I think I would also rather be my least favorite character.
It's just, and that would feel really bad too. You have to live them. You have to go through the motions of being your least favorite character, a villain, often.
Well, yeah, or would you rather just straight up kill your favorite? I mean, both are bad. This is a bad would you rather. This is not a positive.
Yeah, to be fair, Abby doesn't end up killing Ellie. So we do at least have that.
She does kill Joel.
She does, and that's
true.
That's bad.
True.
But Joel isn't my favorite. Ellie's my favorite.
Right, true. I agree. But it's not good.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I'm gonna put it out there.
It's not.
But if we're talking about The Last of Us 1, you'd have to be David. Would you want to be David?
True. David.
Okay, I wouldn't want to be any of these people, Caitlin. That's not the point of the question.
Adriana, you have to eat people if you're David.
Yeah.
Or I'd have to kill Ellie. Which would you rather do, Matan? I can rationalize eating people to survive. I can rationalize that.
Sure.
David did, and
I don't know that I can rationalize killing her though.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We all agree. We're
okay. This one should be a little bit more hotly contested, though. Do you got whose question is this?
This was also my question. So, would you rather spend a night in Slenderman's woods or spend a night in a pizzeria with murder animatronics? Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's. I just don't know the name of the pizzeria.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah. There we go. Whatever.
Oh man, this is really fucking hard. Like. Okay, here's the thing. In the pizzeria, you have defenses.
Yeah.
But also there's like a lot of them coming at you.
And they know where you are.
Right.
And you'd have to in real life, you'd have to be so smart to figure all of that shit out. Like so smart. Yeah. I mean, Slenderman is just, it's not great, but it's one dude.
But
I could run, I could dig a hole and hide in the hole, and he probably wouldn't find me.
That's not true. I don't know. If you're digging a hole big enough for you, I feel like he'd find you in that time.
Slenderman would come. I'm like halfway done with the shovel. He just comes up behind me, grabs me. He's like, thanks, you.
I feel like I can maybe fight one Slenderman. Maybe. Emphasis on the maybe. I can't fight those animatronics. I would die.
But also, what happens in Slenderman is it's not just like a grabbing. It just like goes all fuzzy. You guys played Slenderman, right?
Yeah.
It like goes all fuzzy. It's like some sort of
Yeah.
something psychic or I don't know. Oh man, I might
I
take
feel like
the
it's a better shot though at surviving.
I
might take the pizzeria just because
Take the pizzeria.
I feel like I have more agency.
I agree. I also feel like in the game, you're stuck to that office because you're playing as like the security guard and you have to stay in the office. If I was really there, I would go and hide somewhere. They don't necessarily
They'd
know
find you
where.
though. They'd fucking
That's
find
true.
you. I'm taking my chances in that office. Okay.
I've survived a night on Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh man. Yeah,
Also
and we're
depends what night.
Yeah,
you're
but
on.
as a video game.
True.
Depends what night you're on too.
Oh.
If it's the first night, it's a lot easier. And how many animatronics are turned on?
Right. And for the record, we're talking
All of
Five
them.
Nights at Freddy's 1. All of them. I mean,
All.
all of them in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, that's like 4.
Yeah, there's
right?
like Freddy, Chica, the fox,
And Bonnie.
the rabbit.
Yeah. I think that I would do the animatronic, but it's like very hard because like at least with Slenderman, like you're away from him for a while, you get away, you have to get those notes. Like, I don't know. I think I would do pizzeria.
I think I'm with Natan. I think I'm gonna do the pizza.
I'm on the fence, you guys.
But it's
I'm
not
on the
easy.
fence.
It's really not.
I mean, I
don't
understand
know.
why you do Slenderman. Is it's one dude who you like sometimes can outrun. Like, yeah like it's
like you can't outrun the animatronic.
you can't escape.
Yeah, you can't escape them. But
you can stop them from coming in.
And they'll turn off like in the morning. Other people will show up and you'll be saved.
That's true, but also Slenderman, like if we're saying you just have to spend the night there, like let's say
it's a night.
Let's say it's the same
just
amount
till
of time.
sunrise. Yeah.
Right. 6 hours.
It's the same for
whatever.
both. Yeah.
But like, okay, I guess if we're just saying that, because would someone be able to like come and save you?
Yeah, right. Let's say when 6 a.m. strikes, you're safe.
Okay. Yeah. Someone finds you. You'll
Right.
be fine.
You know, a narrative plot hole.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna say pizzeria, but tough call, really tough.
I guess I'll go with Slenderman just to be contrary.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with pizzeria. Plus, like being out in the woods is scary. There's like other stuff out there. It's cool.
What if you're like running from Slenderman? You're so afraid of Slenderman, and then like a bear just kills you. And then just, yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Horror
or like you. Right. Or you trip in one of the old houses and you like impale yourself on a rusty nail.
Oh no.
And it's like, oh man, like even if I survive tonight, like I have tetanus.
I have my shot. It's fine.
Do you know the time like between getting infected with tetanus and you have to get the shot? Because like what if you get that at like 1 a.m.? You got 5 more hours before you get rescued.
It's not fine, but
okay, next question. Can I take? I know we collabed on this one, Caitlin.
Yeah, go for it.
Would you rather be able to live in a Pokemon world, but the only Pokemon you can ever catch is Zubat or Bidoof?
This is terrible.
Yep. Bidoof and Bibarel are cuddlier.
I agree.
My answer is Bidoof. I don't even need to think about this.
But Zubat's like Crobat is very cool.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said I don't gotta think about it.
Yeah, I think
I like Bidoof better.
This would be so annoying though, living in the Pokemon world and like
we only have one Pokemon and it's fucking Bidoof.
And they're lame. Or you can't. I mean, you can only have one kind of Pokemon. You can catch as many Bidoofs as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like why? Like I don't really need an army of Bidoofs.
And like there's no reason you can't catch other Pokemon. They just won't stay in your Pokeball. Like no matter how hard you've tried, only Bidoofs will come with you.
I feel like this would be my villain origin story. Like I get to live in this awesome Pokemon world and all I can catch is a fucking Zubat or a Bidoof. Like it would drive me insane.
That would be kind of funny though, you have to admit.
That'd be such a great villain in the Pokemon universe.
You
go to battle them, they just have 5 level 100 Zubats.
Yeah. And not the evolved ones either. Level 100 Zubat. Yeah.
No, they have 4 level 100 Zubats and then 1 level 100 Golbat.
Not even Crobat. That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
Bidoof is-
can evolve, right? We're not. This isn't a
Yes,
joke.
yes,
right?
you can evolve
They
them. You
can
can evolve them.
Evolve them.
See,
Okay.
when I made this
I got
question-
feared.
When I made this question, my first thought was Magikarp, but then I was like, no, that's cool. It can evolve into Gyarados.
Right.
So then I was like, no, it can't be
Yeah.
Magikarp. It's got to be worse.
So yeah, Bidoof is cuddlier,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Zubat I think can evolve into cooler things.
Plus, it has 3 evolutions or 2 evolutions.
That's
or
true.
3
Yeah.
colors, Yes.
Yes, Bidoof only got the one.
Yeah.
I just want to be hugged by a Bidoof.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
I
just what
think
it comes
Bidoof
down
is my
to for
answer
me.
because it's cuddlier.
You make a good point that like Zubat has more evolutions.
Yeah. so
Like
you can
dogs
end up
aren't a
having both of
thing
them.
in this world. You know what I mean? Like they're not a thing. Like they're Pokemon. So
Yeah.
So you couldn't have a dog. You'd have.
I
to
want a
have
Bidoof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Zubat just because I think that I can do more with a Zubat Golbat Crobat than I
Yeah.
can with a Bidoof Bibarel, but I hear you. I think that's a very good point that like you can't have a pet besides these.
Yeah, I mean utility wise, Bidoof's probably not the hottest choice, but
I get it.
we're
No,
doing
I
what
get
we're
it.
doing.
Yeah, you know what? We're not going to be Pokemon trainers.
Yeah.
We're not going to be going to battle anyone. We are just living our lives at
Yeah.
home with our cuddly Bidoofs.
Yeah.
Is Bidoof your choice as well, Caitlin?
Yeah, Bidoof's my
Okay.
choice.
All right, another 2-1 split. All right, this is my question. I have the next question as well, which is, would you rather be able to double jump or infinite sprint?
Infinite sprint.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hands
say
I
mine.
down.
don't know though.
I
Okay,
hate running. I like really hate running, Matan.
yeah,
Double
Yeah.
jump would be cool because then you could like reach other places.
Yeah,
and,
like-
get really high up. But like infinite sprints.
think about it like this: like the world is not built for people who can double jump. So if you can double jump, you can get up to some wacky misadventures.
This is true.
Yeah.
Like infinite sprint is really helpful because I mean, disregarding the fact that the conservation of energy, disregarding Newton's second law of
No,
thermodynamics.
yeah, we don't know science. This
No.
is fine.
Right.
This is video
Like-
games don't science.
No.
Like that's not what we're aiming for here.
Infinite sprint would be pretty cool because but I just think like double jumping would just be fucking broken. Like getting up to really high places and like showing off with cool tricks and like reaching things and like
Okay, so if you're being chased by a serial killer, if you have infinite sprint, you can outrun them. But
probably
if you have double jump, you could probably jump away from them.
escape. Right.
Yeah.
You could also jump on their head and
Yeah.
squoosh them.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just flatten.
Or like, yeah, that'd be funny. And it's not even gory either. They just like.
Yeah.
The other thing is with double jumping, I'm thinking about like if I trip, I can like double jump back up and like catch myself,
Oh, ooh.
or
That is true. That is useful.
yeah, I just think like, yeah, I think like these are both hard. Infinite sprint is really nice. So, the other thing I should mention about I think with infinite sprint is like you can still exercise and get better, but like you cap out at your top speed. It's not like you're Sonic. It's more about
I don't
like,
want to be fast.
Right, you
I
can
just
just
want
do
to
it
not hate
indefinitely.
running.
right.
But would that make you not hate running?
Well, probably because if you can do it forever, like it probably
That's
Yeah.
true. You wouldn't get
Yeah,
tired.
like my
And the
stamina
thing I hate about
bar
running
is
getting
fine.
tired. Yeah.
right,
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
like my
right.
stamina bar wouldn't go down.
right.
But like, how often do you use running?
I would use running a ton more if I could infinite
Good
sprint.
point.
That's
Good point.
true.
I would actually exercise.
You
so
could
I
probably-
see a benefit to my daily life.
If you have infinite sprint though and you don't get tired, does running burn
Calories.
fat?
That's a good question.
I guess not, but then I could just run places and that would be cool. I could see the
True.
planet with not having a car.
Would you get sweaty?
Probably like I'd say like a little bit. Like you're a little bit sweaty.
But
you're
if I get a little sweaty, then I run a little bit of calories. What if it's
Okay.
like 50% effort?
Okay. Okay. So you're not like burning
Which is a
calories
lot.
like if you were running.
right.
Like
No.
if you were running without infinite
But
sprint.
it's if like you were like walking or
Okay.
like, like
you know
the
what? I
speed
like
walking.
this. Yeah.
And what I'll say is longer races, like you could probably win any marathon.
This is true.
Like you probably couldn't win like short distance runs at like the Olympics, but maybe the longer ones.
Yeah. Plus, there's
The
like
stamina
cash
runs because
prizes, right? For like marathons.
Say that again, Kayla.
There's like prizes, like cash
Yeah,
prizes for marathons.
There are.
Yeah.
Is there a jumping competition?
Yeah, well, you could do
in the Olympics, there's like
yeah, you could
high
do
jump,
far jump.
But
long
would
jump.
they let you double jump? I don't know. Double long
Would they
jump isn't
know?
the thing.
You'd have to get good at
Well,
disguising it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
have to practice, I guess.
But that's true also, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm split. I came into this infinite sprint, and now
And I came into this. Yeah, I'm staying.
But just like double jump, like
OG was.
you can like jump up and get like the best, get like fruit from trees, and like you can
I can get a ladder. I
but
can climb a tree. This is not a problem.
you can
I own a fruit picker stigmaton. It's like 15 feet for my avocado tree. Like, it's not that hard. It was like $20.
I just think like the fact that nobody else can double jump gives you a tremendous advantage, whereas a lot of people can run for a long time, not infinitely, but
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
but
you're not wrong.
I can't run at all. So this is an improvement.
I don't know. Because I can run like a decent amount right now. Not definitely like not a good amount, but like decent amount, but I can't jump.
What about this? Maybe we'd have to set up some rules here. We'd have to get deeper into it, but does your double jump like cancel your momentum? So like could you run and like go base jumping without a parachute, jump out of a plane, fall, and then just right before you hit the ground just jump again? Cancel your
momentum. Wait. That could be good if you ever like fall off a cliff.
Yeah. You have a backup, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think Matan may have convinced me. I think I'm going double jump.
Double jump.
I could just jump out of planes.
Just yeah, don't even
get
worry.
A parachute.
Don't even worry about it.
That would be so cool. I can make so much money off of that by making such spectacles. I don't need to make the money off of the marathons I'd win with infinite sprint.
The good thing about infinite sprint is also like if you like work on your speed and you get faster, like then it's like crazy good.
Yeah. You could become the Flash.
Yeah. My name is Barry Allen. Barry Allen always says, "Hey, I'm Barry Allen. I'm the fastest man alive." So rarely is that true.
Right.
Like
every season there's someone faster than him.
Yep. It took them 5 seasons to finally make a villain whose entire conceit was not that they're faster than Barry. It took them 5 seasons. Oh, anyway.
That show.
I could talk about The Flash for ages.
Yeah,
it's so
really
bad.
could,
I love it.
It's so bad, but I love it.
Yep.
Such a great show.
All right. Is this Adriana's next?
This is mine.
Okay.
Would you rather have the power to reverse time for a few seconds or have telekinesis? So this would basically be like Life is Strange 1 versus Life is Strange 2.
So yeah, and you can reverse time within a few seconds / minutes. You can't go way back.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Are we going full on? You get Max's powers.
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say you could do like the picture thing and go.
Well,
back
yeah. I mean, if you want to do that, it's your question. But I think that makes it like a very clear winner. For those who don't know, this in Life is Strange 1 as well. When Max takes pictures like Polaroids, she can then kind of go back into them and like do things.
Yeah, it's for like 5 minutes, and then she can change stuff, and then it changes things as she.
Yeah, that feels OP.
However,
like if that was it, I would do it.
We see how bad that turns out for Max. That causes a giant storm.
That's true.
She can go back again.
Well.
No, but that's the whole point of Life is Strange. Like she has to go back and solve it, or let the town die. So yeah, I would say it's like exactly the powers of Life is Strange 1 versus Life is Strange 2. I have not finished Life is Strange 2 though. I'm watching a playthrough right now, so I'm like in episode 4. Have you guys watched or played it?
I haven't. I really want to though. Do you like it?
It's kind of slow. I think the pacing is a little off, but I've liked it so far. The first episode was really good.
I've seen a little bit.
Do they reference the first game?
Yes.
Cool.
they drive past the town, and I'm watching Jacksepticeye play it, and he did the ending where you save Chloe, so then you see
Oh.
like the town destroyed. So I'm not sure what happens if you do like the other.
I was gonna wonder, yeah, is there one canon ending, or does it like change?
No,
That's
it
good.
changes.
Cool.
It goes based off your save file, or
Cool.
you can pick like if you don't have a save file on
Cool.
wherever you're playing. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, telekinesis is pretty helpful. Like in everyday life. Excuse me, like grabbing things that are out of reach and pulling them to you, or basically having more hands.
And like this kid is strong in Life is Strange too.
Yeah.
It's not even just like normal telekinesis. He's like killing people with it.
Nice. Nice.
Murder.
I think I would pick telekinesis. I feel like it has a little bit more practical day-to-day use.
I just think like
I mean, let's look up that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't know if there's gonna be like a big consequence at the end of the game, like in Life is Strange 1, for him using his power. So I don't. It's a little hard to say there. Maybe my answer will change once I finish the game. But I feel like that's my answer now, like having telekinesis, because it doesn't seem like as big as a consequence for using them as in like Life is Strange 1 with reversing time.
So the other thing, you made a very good point about the very big consequences, but also the small term of like she can't do it too much too rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
So she like gets her nosebleed, faints, whatever. But I just think like being able to rewind for a few seconds, like you could try things out. Like let's say you have a crush on somebody and you don't know what to do. You can basically be like, hey, I have feelings for you. What do you think? And then they say something, and if it doesn't go well, you rewind.
But I don't want to cause the apocalypse. I don't like the risk. Just seems too much. Only a town. Yeah, no. Where my parents live. Yeah, no. It's just the risk seems a little too much for the reward for me, and I'm a cautious person. So
yeah, I think I agree.
I'm gonna go with. I just think like
you could argue though that if you don't use it as wildly as Max, that it might not cause a storm, because she went back like years and changed like Chloe's dad dying.
Which I wouldn't do. But the thing is still if. It's too much if for me.
It is pretty iffy. Yeah.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, that is a tough call. I'm gonna go with time because I'm selfish. But nice. I'd be very scared about messing with stuff too much.
I agree.
Like, yeah.
I don't know if that's again, I'm torn. I
mean, we made hard questions for a reason,
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you mess with time a little bit, it might not cause like a storm, but it could still have bad side effects.
It's true.
But I also feel like there may be bad side effects to the telekinesis one that I just don't know about yet because I haven't finished the game.
That we just don't know yet. I mean, we can have a tentative answer.
Yeah, tentatively time.
Yeah, tentative telekinesis until I find out that everyone also dies at the end of this game.
Yeah, right. Okay, who's the question is 7?
This is me. This just felt like a classic, like I have to ask it.
Right.
So I'm going to. Would you rather be able to only play PC games or only play PlayStation games?
Right. Let's just Xbox doesn't get a place in here.
No, they fucking suck. No one get and it's on PC. It's not.
And I think that Nintendo is just set. I think it's easier to compare PC and PS.
Yeah, I mean, we could throw Nintendo in there, but I'm just gonna say you can play Xbox and Nintendo, whatever. The hard choice is PS4 or PC. How much do you care about the exclusives?
I think my initial choice is PlayStation.
Mine too.
Really?
What's hard about this? But I hear you, Adriana. Like PC has so many games. There's so many cool indie games. A lot of my friends play on PC.
And the thing is, you can still watch. Like, you're not banned from watching games.
My next question was, could I watch playthroughs?
Yeah, and I think especially because most of the PS4 exclusives that I like are mostly narrative games. Like, while it's a fun challenge, I'd be okay just watching.
Yeah. Because PC games are more, not all of them, but some of them are you have to play them to be fun. You can't like watching playthroughs aren't as fun.
I just
Yeah, like Among Us. Like I'm gonna play that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't not play Uncharted Last of Us Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Maybe you could watch them.
You're right, but it's just so, like
Are those more important? What games aren't on PlayStation, or what games do you love that are significantly worse on PlayStation? Like Overwatch? Call of Duty?
So that's the other thing is shooters are going to be worse because you can't.
I don't play shooters that much though, so I'm okay with doing those.
Yeah, so Caitlin's fine. Caitlin's chilling.
But Sims, I would miss Sims, but I can also watch cool playthroughs. Like people do fun stuff on Sims.
Yeah, I like to watch people build, or like they'll do like the legacy challenges and stuff.
Yeah, I just watch that.
I just couldn't give up those games. Like playing Last of Us 2, like it is a narrative game, but like playing it is such a different experience.
Yeah.
Or like Uncharted, like Spider-Man. Oh, I couldn't just watch Spider-Man. Like you need to feel it.
Yeah, I mean the thing is I couldn't not play like most of the games I have on PC.
Give me some examples.
I would be so sad. Like Civilization, the whole series. I would be really sad.
That's a big one. That's a big one. Which you can play on PlayStation, but it's just jank.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Right, like I guess I could, but like no. Or like a Crusader Kings, I have a genre. Or like Crossroads Inn. I mean, I guess I could. I've tried a similar game, that hospital simulator one, and I have it on my Switch.
Is that 2 Point Hospital?
Yes, 2 Point Hospital. And it's okay mechanics, but it's so much better on PC.
Yeah.
Like infinitely. Whereas like Stardew ports pretty well. It's not great, but like it's passable. Yeah. And like not to mention all the indie games that I play. Those are not on PS4.
Yeah, a lot of indies. That's like sort of the biggest draw for me is like a lot of indies on PC.
Yeah.
And some of them eventually get to Switch, but like that you wait a while, man.
I think you're right. I think just like my heart is with PlayStation. Like, those exclusives.
I was solely a PlayStation gamer for years, and I survived.
And I
don't play PC games that often.
I spend more time playing PC now than I do PS4, but the PS4, my PlayStation or PS5, right? Like PlayStation games, to me, the exclusives are just can't miss out.
But it's also like a lot of gaming that I enjoy will be multiplayer games, and no offense to PS, but I don't like their multiplayer games as much.
So cross-platform is becoming more common.
It is, but like the ones I've tried are janky, and like I've played Overwatch or whatever the fuck on like it's just not great.
Up until quarantine, I did not have friends to play games.
You didn't have friends.
No, I had friends. Most of my friends did not play video games.
Yeah.
Before I got closer.
I mean, we did.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't super close with you guys until like this past year.
And we also like hang out in person, I think, a lot more when the opportunity is available to us.
Exactly.
So.
So I just didn't play PC games that much. I don't know. I like multiplayer games. Like I'll play with my sister, but then we play PlayStation games that are multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real tough. It is a tough call. This is a good question.
I think it's kind of an easy question, but it's one that clearly delineates who you are.
Sure.
Yeah. Mine is 100% PlayStation games.
Me too. Yeah. It's hard, but me too.
Suckers. All right.
Next question. It's a Mario one. We were reworking.
Yes, this is the trip.
So the simple one, the first one was, would you rather eat a mushroom and grow big or eat a mushroom and grow small and shrink? Grow small doesn't make sense. And shrink.
Grow small, yes. Grow small in the time.
Do you guys have like an immediate leaning?
I'd rather be able to shrink. Like Ant-Man.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of agree.
I'd rather be Ant-Man than the Hulk.
Yeah.
Sure. I get that, but I mean that was my first instinct, but also growing big, like ignoring square cubed law, like let's assume, you get stronger as well and bigger. Let's just say you even double in size. Like, think of all of the things you could do with that amount of strength. Like,
yeah, but that's like unimaginably big, and like I'm not a fan of manual labor, so there's like no.
Maybe you would
like,
be.
sure,
once you're
I could
yacht.
cut down a bunch of trees and like make my own house in the woods.
Yeah.
But, like,
Make my own house in the
not
woods.
bad. I could be small and like spy on people. I could be the fly on the wall that I've always wanted to be.
Exactly. Like, why do I want to be Luther from Umbrella Academy?
Gorilla man. Yeah, I just think like, yeah, in daily life, small is probably more useful.
Like, if we got to be superheroes, maybe my answer would change.
Right.
But that's not the question.
That's not the question. All right, you're right. I'm gonna go small as well.
Yeah.
I think that, like, you're right. Like, so, you could like do so much with that. Like, don't want to pay for a plane ticket. Like, just sneak on the plane. Yeah.
It's pretty great, I think.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Then next one is also Mario based. Fire powers or ice powers. And I'm not imagining like any kind of fire power. I mean, like, shoot fire or shoot cold.
Yeah, it's not fire as in an airbender and you can redirect lightning. Like, that's not. It's
right.
Are you left half Todoroki or right half?
Right. Right.
I love him so much.
Speaking of Season 5, can't wait.
Oh, did you hear the spoilers, Matan?
No, don't tell me.
No,
don't tell me. Don't tell me. No.
I didn't hear the spoiler. Adriana literally asked, she's like, did you see the spoiler? I was like, no, but because you asked, did I see the spoiler? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay. It's been a fan theory.
It was terrible. I didn't mean to spoil it for you.
It's that
forever. Literally forever.
Well, yeah, because you literally, like, the fact that you just said it, and I knew what it was because it's been such a fan.
You know what it is? I'm sure what it is. I'll place my bets right now. It's that Bakugo and Deku have been fucking this whole time.
How did you know?
This whole time.
Dang it. Sorry. We spoiled it for you too.
I was just watching the new season of Attack on Titan, like literally top 5 anime of all time. Attack on Titan is brilliant, but I saw a small spoiler. I'm sure everybody does this. I go on Twitter sometimes and I see a take so bad. It's not about anime, it's in general. I just see a take so bad that I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have the internet.
Yeah.
Maybe we haven't earned this right. But anyway, I saw a really, really bad Attack on Titan take. And I, like, dumbass me, wanted to make myself even more mad, went into the comments and saw a spoiler, and I was like, you know what, I deserve this.
Okay. On Thursday night, the new Grey's Anatomy came out. And first off, it messed up on, like, in my area, ABC wasn't working, so it, like, didn't record that night. And I was going to watch it, like, live.
It was a woof, Caitlin. That was a moment for you.
Yeah.
I'm reeling still.
So on Twitter the day of, because I knew something big was happening. If you watched Grey's Anatomy this last week, you know what I'm talking about. So I went and I unfollowed like all the actors on Instagram and Twitter because I got Derek Shepherd coming back spoiled for me. Sorry if that's a spoiler for someone.
Oh, okay.
No, the episode, it's been a while since the episode aired.
That's not the spoiler from this last week. This last week one I won't spoil, but that one happened. That was the season premiere.
Okay.
Like if you haven't seen that, you are behind and it's your own fault.
Yes.
So
that one got spoiled because Ellen Pompeo posted it on Instagram when the episode aired on the East Coast.
That's so shitty.
Yeah. And so I was
did
like,
it to us.
Yeah. And so I was angry.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I didn't get spoiled, thank God.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I thoroughly enjoyed the episode, so
I still enjoyed the episode, but I was very mad. So then I unfollowed.
I know, but we like surprises.
I know. So I unfollowed like everything, like all the actors that I follow. I unfollowed them all on Twitter and Instagram. The only person that I still followed that I had any connection to Grey's Anatomy with is my friend who also watches it, but she never watches it live and she never live tweets it. So I didn't even think to unfollow her or like block her post.
And then she ruined it?
Yep. Like the annoying thing is like I didn't even mean to go on Twitter. It was just one of those things where I was like clicking on it and then I was like, oh, I shouldn't be on here. But her post was the very first one. It was only one post. I literally scrolled for so long to prove to her because I was so angry. I was like, look, yours is the only post out of so many, and if your post hadn't been there, wouldn't have spoiled it.
What's his friend? Cancel this friend. Canceled.
Yeah,
Over.
she's canceled.
Done.
Nope, done.
I'm going to use my fire or ice powers on her.
Hey,
Speaking of which,
Yeah, I feel like we've proven that Caitlin's a fire type, is what I think that whole discussion.
I would be Fire Nation and Avatar.
Whoa.
Firebender, I guess.
Caitlin would be an imperialist colonial.
God, no. I'd be a Firebender, not Fire Nation, I guess. I don't know. What do people say for Avatar?
The Fire Nation is fine now, okay?
Yeah,
they had a bad moment. They're recovering.
Yeah, I'm Fire Nation from Korra.
Yeah, okay. Let's come on.
It's fine.
Okay, you're right. Now it's fine. I was thinking Last Airbender, but you're right. Now they're fine.
But now it's fine.
Yeah.
I want to be ice.
Go on.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I want to be ice. And I also think it fits me really well because I'm always cold, you know? Like I'm the one who's in the blanket.
Fire then to warm you up?
No, but because I'm already cold, I have a natural affinity for ice. It may be better.
But you know the cold never bothered you anyways.
Maybe it would stop bothering me if I could. But if I could regulate my cold, maybe like if I could like release my cold into an ice ball.
Or maybe you have a greater tolerance for cold.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of on the fence here. I can see like practical use for both of them. I'm kind of leaning towards ice. I'm kind of, you know what, Adriana and I would just be commissioned by the government to go up and refreeze the ice caps.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean, I think fire has more practical. Yeah, fire has more practical uses. I will concede that. Probably more than ice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can light your stove real easy.
I was thinking of and
go
heat
camping.
Stuff. I was thinking about like I always say this about Last Airbender, like firebending is the least practical of the four.
But in our world,
yes, you're right. Versus ice.
What would you bend though in Avatar?
Tough question.
That's not the question, Kaylin.
But I'm curious. What would you guys bend?
I think Earth.
Earth would be my last choice.
What? After what? It's after fire? Are you kidding me? What do you do?
Fire? I would bend fire.
What do you do with fire? What? Reheat your food?
Fire.
What? No, bullshit. Adriana, what's yours?
This is a really hard question for me, and I always think about it, a lot. So I usually I'm stuck between airbending or earthbending.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the voice in my head goes, oh, but you could bloodbend if you're a waterbender.
Adriana, I am right there with you. That is exactly my experience.
Water is my second.
What's your first fire, Kaylin?
Fire, yes.
Literally such a bad take. That is such a bad take.
Oh my God. I will fight you.
What with your fire? I just block it with my earth. What?
Put it out with my water. Oops.
We should have a whole episode on this.
Wow.
Yeah, we will. TBD. Anyways, would you rather
fire I would bend? Okay.
Would you rather be a character in Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
I don't even care. I want to bend fire.
All right, episode's over. It was nice talking to you guys.
There's firebending in Street Fighter. Your Hadouken looks kind of like fire.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't play like fighting games, so I don't have an answer here.
My answer here is I think that the Mortal Kombat characters have some cooler abilities for sure. That being said, if you're in Mortal Kombat, like you have to get your spine ripped out your mouth, you have to get all disemboweled, frozen, and then broken into chunks. Like if you're in Mortal Kombat, you have to get mutilated.
I agree with you. It's a trade-off. I think I could see a lot of people picking Mortal Kombat just because like it's cooler, you know what I mean?
I think the powers are cooler, yeah.
Yeah, but also I like the retro vibes. I'm down to chill with Street Fighter. I'm chilling.
True.
I agree.
And
I like the back to Street Fighter.
I also think that Street Fighter has more hot characters.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think the ones in Mortal Kombat are cool.
And there are some hot ones, but not as
But
many.
they're not like...
They're not like Cammy or Chun-Li or Ryu, you know.
I would pay a lot of money to be Chun-Li. Like,
I'd pay a lot of money to get... No, you know what? I probably shouldn't say that on the air. Probably shouldn't say that on the air. I'll just say the primary word was thighs. I'll just leave it there. So I think my answer is going to be Street Fighter because I don't want to get destroyed in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And last question. This is Adriana as well.
Yes. So this is complicated, so I'm going to take a minute to explain it. Would you rather be able to respawn? Not be able to, you have to. Would you rather respawn or restart? So the way I was picturing this is like the difference between your typical like RPG and like a roguelite, right? So like respawning, like say, you know, you had your lunch, you're taking the bus back to work, and you get run over by the bus. You restart. I mean, not restart.
By the bus,
different words.
Save a girl at a bus stop, and you push her out of the way, and you get hit by a bus, and you go to the hospital, and you're so messed up that your friends can't even tell it to you, so you have to write in someone's hand 007, and then they realize it's you, and you're George O'Malley, and you die. Sorry, I'm on Grey's Anatomy today. Apparently.
She's having, yeah. Okay, so you respawn, you get hit. You get hit and you respawn to the morning. You just wake up again, you're fine.
Respawn that day, yeah.
Respawn that day. Or you restart. And so we could do restart in two different ways. You could restart. Congrats, you're baby you again. 0 just born. We're back in 1999 or whatever year you were born. Or you would restart, but like reincarnation. So like you die, but now you're a baby, someone else's baby.
In the current year, in 2020 or whenever you're watching.
In whenever you die. So
that distinction is what's going to make or break it for me.
Yeah.
So for me, I mean, no, I've thought about this before. I've thought about like what I would do if I was like reborn.
Yeah,
you know, back in 1998. Like, and here's the thing is, this is what would kind of be really hard for me. It's like, let's say you're born as a baby and you have your memories, right? Like, I don't think I could ever, like, because I would be a fundamentally different person. Like, my relationships would be different. Like, I wouldn't be able to like connect with people I've been friends with since I was a kid because I wouldn't be a kid mentally.
Yeah.
And then because I am not their friend for the last, 15, 20 years, they would be a different person. And so then, like, we wouldn't be, like a lot of my relationships would be gone. That being said, maybe you could meet other people. And also, you could use your knowledge to make a ton of money.
Yeah, like...
And prevent tragedy.
Again, which is the point of a roguelite, right? Like, you restart better. The maps are completely different.
True.
But you have such an advantage.
Good point.
Yeah. Huh.
The emotional map is different.
Very different. We also have to think about this. This goes into the territory a little bit of would you be able to live forever at all?
Right.
Like this way you can't, like both of these, you just can't die.
I was just thinking though, but then that's terrible. Like when you die of old age, or like let's say you're like terribly sick, you just keep starting again that same day.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
No, literally though, like that is how it would work.
That alone might be reason enough not to choose that. I was gonna say the advantage of respawning is like you don't, like we were talking about, like things aren't drastically different, but like again, like if you could do that thing I was talking about with Life is Strange, but without ruining the timeline, hopefully, like you go through, you ask your crush out and they say no, or like you do it wrong, you just go jump off a cliff, kill yourself right into traffic, you restart.
That's funny.
It would hurt, but okay.
It would. It would Groundhog's Day it, or like
Palm Springs,
or again, like something terrible happens, right? Like some terrible tragic event happens. You can off yourself and call who you need to in the morning and be like, this terrible thing's gonna happen.
That is so true.
But also imagine you're 75. This is when you're going to die. Like you have cancer. Everything's bad.
and you can't die.
And you have to live that day forever.
That's
Like the rest of
true.
your life would be really great. Like the beginning
No.
parts would be great.
That reason alone, I think
Yeah.
restart. I think
Yeah.
restart. That's
I think
too
so too.
horrifying.
But which restart? Which restart?
Like the hard restart.
I would say the restart where you are born again as at the beginning of your life.
But what if you also like same
Oh.
thing? Do you just always have to relive? Like, do you just relive your life over and over again?
Yeah, but like the
Yeah.
thing is, you can do dramatically different things with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You
Like-
could die
This is
in different ways. I mean,
actually a really good reference. There was a very, very good X-Men comic recently, and one of the characters basically has this power where she just keeps, when she dies, she just keeps restarting her life, and her lives play out very differently.
Interesting.
So
imagine all the people you can meet.
true, all the crazy cool things you could do. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think.
And if you knew what was gonna happen.
I mean, the negative part is you can never die, but you know,
At
I
least
think
you're not dying horribly in one
True.
case.
I would take restart.
Yeah.
What about you
I
guys?
think hard restart, being reborn.
Yeah, I am on the fence with this. I think I would pick reincarnation too. Hard restart.
Reincarnation, like new life, new person.
Yeah, but like you still keep your memories.
The other thing is like then you have to approach Armageddon, like you are approaching the end of the world, and like
Yeah. Yeah, what happens at like the end?
you get born as an alien. Whoa.
I didn't say as a human.
Oh, so you could end up like a fucking animal, a
Sure.
fly, a maggot. Ugh, God.
I mean, I could say as a sentient being, but I wouldn't restrict it. Like, I don't know
Sure.
what's out there, man.
Sure.
Yeah, like
sure.
what happens in like 2 million years?
I'd love to be a little baby Cthulhu. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm taking not reincarnation. You two are taking reincarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a tough
Yeah,
call. It's a tough
it is.
question. Good question.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun video game
Nope.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Roguelike.
All right. Well, that just about does it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I want to say one more thing though. Part of humanity is fear of death. I think that is tremendously important in our psychology. I think if you were respawning, you would not really be afraid of death, and I think if you're restarting, you would, because all your progress is gone. Let's say you make it to age 16, restart, you got to redo shit.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, big balls.
All right, now I can call it. All right.
Now you can call it.
Thank you everybody much. Nope, that was not it. That was not it.
Thank you much.
Thank you everybody very
Thank you
much.
much. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, buddy, very much. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We post new podcasts every Friday. You can get them wherever you get your podcast or on YouTube with a video element. Even if you want to just listen to the podcast, you should check out our YouTube channel. We've been doing a lot of new, different content lately.
We do other shit, you guys.
we do-
Guess what?
We do other things, believe it or not. We exist outside of your screen, the 1 hour every week. We've also been live streaming on Twitch, all of us individually and together. You can find our Twitch links in the description below, as well as the link to our Patreon if you want to support us and help us make content. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to do the patron read. This episode is brought to you by our patron, Matan Sucks at Injustice 2. If you would like to have your name read on the podcast and help us make content, you can support us at patreon.com/rewind_replay, which is linked in the description. Thank you, Matan Sucks at Injustice 2. And on that note, I'm bad at this. We will catch you next time.
Bye.